Good morning, everybody. Do a quick live here, updates for the day. Let people log on. Trudeau just finished a live. I guess we'll talk about that. I'm a little bit frosty. We're in the deep freeze. I had to climb under my trailer. See people are starting to come on. Major fire last night in Edmonton. It's just 4 trailers down from me. It burnt down. Fire trucks were here all night. Yeah, poor family. They made it out. Everything's okay, but likely electrical came from underneath the trailer, so who knows with winterizing and everything else and arc out. I mean, who knows? They're going to do an investigation, but yeah, it was a long night, and then I had the lights just strobing through my place all night. You could see so many fire trucks, so it must have been hard for people to get in and out of that entrance and exit. But okay, people are coming on now. I'm going to get into Trudeau here. Everybody's saying hi, Dave. Yeah, shitty. You betcha, Twyla. It sucks. So, everybody, Trudeau just did a live, and he's talking about COVID, double masking, travel restrictions, everything else. None of this in place, of course, for immigration. We ramped that up. So, freedom of movement is now being targeted, but it's a one-way directional door, and it's only for specific actual Canadian citizens. It's not the other way around. They're even talking about, you get a negative test. That's already kind of been the way. I have a number of friends who work overseas, one of which he's went through all that. And he's got a family overseas. He hasn't even seen his baby daughter, who was born already almost 8 months ago. He hasn't even met his baby girl. Had to come back to Canada, and he couldn't go to the country of where his daughter's born. So that's pretty sad, right? I mean, he sees via Zoom, but hasn't even held his daughter yet, and he works pretty hard. And so he's already been going through this, all this stuff Trudeau's talking about, like it's some kind of, we're taking drastic steps. The world's been doing that since last May, buddy. Like, you're pathetic. But people fall for it. They think double masking is going to make a difference, all these things. Like, obviously, mask quality, if you're going to take COVID as it is, obviously, mask quality, anybody who works in the trades, I'm a welder, I already know exactly what you absolutely need to wear to be virus-free, so to speak, if you're going to subscribe to that. And I don't think the average person's going to have $140 to $1,600 to pay for a system like that. And then there's the charging of your air supply, right? So it's all BS, but it is true. The masks may help a little bit, but reality is not really. Minute viral particles will fly into your mask, no problem. It's not going to stop it. Now they think double wearing masks or obviously higher quality masks, but what, everybody's supposed to go out and buy 3M actual industrial masks, and then you're going to have to decontaminate it every time you don and doff it. I mean, it's getting ridiculous, everybody. We're getting more and more ridiculous. Justin Trudeau, the big highlight of it. The variants. Well, how did the variants get here from UK? Well, it's immigration, Justin. Why don't you just tell the truth? It's your massive, world-renowned #1 immigration system in the entire world during COVID. You take in the most people, and then you talk about variants of COVID, but that's not what they've talked about. Variants. All viruses vary. They evolve. They evolve at a faster rate than most other animals. The more higher up the chain of evolution, the slower the pace of that evolutionary process takes. So viruses, bacteria, they evolve very fast comparatively to human beings in the animal kingdom, I guess. Plants evolve faster than humans do. I mean, that's just how it is. But the reality here is he's talking about variants. Well, they're going to be. It's been known since the day of COVID by all the experts. That guy in Saskatchewan talked about it. I interviewed him. He's a doctor who actually had the virus isolated, was in the process of animal tests, and Trudeau cut his funding. That's reality. Saskatchewan was right on its way to having a vaccine, but Trudeau wouldn't pay. That's the truth. And that was quite a while ago now, already 9 months ago. So variants have been known for a very long time. This isn't new, everybody. It's just another way to panic Canadians and to get compliance. That's what Trudeau's trying to do. He's trying to trick all of you. It's disgusting. It's gross. It's government propaganda. It's his fear tactic. And that way he can restrict your freedom of movement, your ability to work, restrict businesses. Meanwhile, he's ramping up immigration, doubling the levels. Highest immigration in the entire world during COVID. Sounds justified to me. I don't know about all of you, but it doesn't sound like he has any justification for it, but nobody's saying a word because the media's paid off. All economists are paid off. Anyone with any public resource from academia, paid off. Like I said, journalists paid off. They're paid by their news stories. You want to get paid, you write the news story they tell you to write. Don't look at all the variables. Don't look at anything. Tonight at 7 o'clock, I ran a little ad there to get all of you guys in. Stay tuned at 7 p.m. I got really great news on environmentalism and addressing that specifically for Alberta and a fight we can have. And the data's there, and it also highlights communism. I've said this for a long time, the green communism. WTO and a not an extremely large group. It's true, everybody. Academia, you're not going to get a majority, but at least there's a minority there. And at 20% of the academic world, when it comes to environmentalism, we can move that needle. And I did today, right here, first thing this morning. I conversed back and forth with WTO experts. It's all into civil rights, your property rights, who has property rights in this world, and why land degradation is not front and center, even though it is when it comes to environmentalism. However, there's no data worldwide. And I'm going to go through that tonight as I did with WTO today. And I'm very excited that I got to have that morning talk with some of the best economists in the world, and especially for WTO, and say, hey guys, you don't have this data. Countries don't have this data because of this. And you know what? A big light bulb went on. And you know what? It may seem small and trivial, everybody, but now at least we have 20% of the academic community going forward that's going to say, hey, yeah, look at this. This guy just hit some variables that the world isn't using, and it most certainly does make an extreme difference. And any little contribution's better than nothing at all. So we're going to talk about that in great detail tonight at 7 o'clock. I'm still waiting for a couple other big public figure minds in the academic community to chime back in on what I wrote here, my little piece back to them. And I'm sure I'll get it today. It's just because of time zones. I expect I'll have everybody answered by 1 p.m. and then I'll be ready to do my live at 7 p.m. So stick around, especially for Albertans being a landlocked region that doesn't have any coastal access. We're going to talk about oceans too. And when you get into real environmentalism, the environmentalists absolutely keep out several key factors that you all need to know. And it's a great way to myth bust Greta Thunberg and that whole communist side, the part that they don't like. And that's what we got to highlight here. And it's so very important. So see you all tonight. Thanks for tuning in. And geez, I don't know, Justin Trudeau, what a pathetic joke. And the scary part is, I know, and all tradespeople in my kind of industries know that what he's selling people today is absolute 100% bullshit. And how do you reach the masses when you know that the average person has no clue? We take these courses, especially like something like H2S, anyone in the oil field. A virus is no different. It's just as small. It's in that micro world. So there is no masking for the viruses. It's all just been more of a fear thing. It's kind of like the old atomic energy. Kids, hide under your desk. Well, The bomb's going to blow you away. You're going to be incinerated, if not incinerated. The fallout and radiation coming moments later after the bomb, the settlement is going to absolutely wipe you out within a week, and it's sad. It's sad that in this day and age, 2021, we still have politicians who get away with this. And I've left some of my notifications on there. Keep bing, bing, bing. I got to go, everybody. Have a great day. Bye now. See you at 7 p.m.